Let me start with a statement that may surprise you. Every night, when you drift off to sleep without paying attention to your evening nutrition, your muscles may be silently under attack, slowly disappearing. This is a reality that particularly concerns the health of the elderly. After the age of 60, our bodies can lose a significant percentage of muscle mass, up to 8% for each passing decade. But the really shocking part, the one I want to talk to you about today, is that a huge fraction of this loss doesn't happen when you're awake and active during the day. It happens mostly at night, during the hours of sleep. And if you don't actively intervene, this degenerative process unfortunately doesn't stop. Stay with me until the end, because you will discover how to safeguard your muscles. But before continuing, like the video and share it with those who could benefit from it. Also, write in the comments where you follow us from. The first thing I want to tell you is that I have great news for you. Even a small but strategic change in your bedtime routine can not only stop this insidious nighttime muscle loss, but actually help reverse it, promoting healthy aging. In fact, science is providing us with increasingly solid evidence that consuming certain healthy foods before bed can stimulate muscle repair and regeneration during sleep hours. This can help reduce aches and pains and make you wake up feeling stronger, not weaker. This is crucial to your mobility, your longevity, and last but not least, your happiness. So, if you're in your 60s and have a deep desire to maintain your strength, independence, and vitality, this episode is for you. As part of our commitment to senior health, today's topic is of fundamental importance and concerns millions of people in their third age, but often goes unnoticed or is underestimated. I'm talking about nocturnal muscle loss. You see, your muscles aren't just declining with age. They're literally vanishing while you sleep, especially if you go to bed without providing your body with the proper fuel. It's as if they were responding to the warning. Do this before you go to bed, or your muscles will disappear. But why does this phenomenon occur? During the night, the body enters a prolonged state of fasting. For many hours, it receives no food from the outside. If proteins do not arrive, the body, in order to satisfy its metabolic needs and maintain vital functions, is forced to cannibalize its own muscles to obtain the amino acids it needs. This process is known as catabolism, and unfortunately, it affects an elderly person much more markedly than a younger person. Here's the explanation. After the age of 60, the body becomes less efficient at using the proteins we ingest. This phenomenon is called anabolic resistance. This means that even if you eat adequate nutrition and consume a good amount of protein during the day, your muscles may not receive the amount they need at night. This happens precisely when the recovery and reconstruction process should take place, and your wellness journey must take this specificity into account. But fear not, there is a concrete and effective solution. Some foods consumed strategically 30 to 60 minutes before going to bed can drastically reduce this nocturnal muscle degradation. Some of them even have the ability to stimulate the growth of new muscle tissue while you sleep, supporting your leg and overall strength. Today, I'm going to reveal the 8 most effective foods to include in your evening diet to protect your muscles and promote healthy aging. I'll present them in a ranking, from 8th to 1st, and know that each choice is supported by scientific research. I'll give you a heads up that for food number 1, a recent study showed an increase in nighttime muscle protein synthesis of over 20%, even without the addition of exercise. So, I suggest you take notes. You are about to discover how to empower your body while you sleep, an important step towards your holistic health and mindful living. Let's start with food number 8, an easy to find, inexpensive, and surprisingly effective product in the context of senior health. In 8th place we find ricotta, a traditional food, almost a classic of nutrition, which has quietly established itself as a valuable tool for preserving muscle mass during the night. You might be thinking, ricotta? Really? Yes, and I'll tell you why. Ricotta is particularly rich in a specific type of protein called casein. Unlike whey protein, which is absorbed very quickly and wears off just as quickly, Casein has the characteristic of being digested very slowly. This means that it releases amino acids into the bloodstream steadily and gradually, over a period of 6 to 8 hours. This makes it the ideal nighttime fuel for your muscles, supporting your overall well-being. Think of this analogy. If whey protein is a firework, fast and intense, casein is a candle that burns slowly and steadily. It provides exactly what your muscles need during the long hours of sleep fasting. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition examined the effects of casein on adults over 60. One group was given a small portion of casein before bed. The results: a 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who ate nothing. This means that those who consumed cottage cheese not only preserved muscle mass, but actually built new muscle while they slept. A huge plus, especially for a senior who may be weight training or simply trying to maintain leg strength, mobility, and balance. Key elements of active longevity. How much should you eat? Start with about half a cup, about 120 grams, 30 to 60 minutes before bed. For flavor, you can add a few slices of banana, which also provides potassium, useful for muscle relaxation, a sprinkle of cinnamon or a drizzle of honey, but in moderation. Cottage cheese is also a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes sleep. So not only does it support your muscles, but it also helps your mind relax. It is easy to digest, and many seniors who have trouble sleeping or wake up feeling stiff have found it beneficial. Let's move on to food number 7, another classic you may already have in your kitchen, but with hidden muscle-saving potential. In 7th place, hard-boiled eggs, one of the most compact, nutritious, and muscle-protective foods to consume before bed. Despite their size, each egg contains approximately 6 grams of high-quality complete protein, with all the essential amino acids in the right proportions. For people over 60, eggs are valuable for their content of leucine, a powerful amino acid that acts as a switch for muscle growth, helping to counteract anabolic resistance. They provide effective, easily assimilated, and powerful proteins even in small quantities. A 2021 study in Nutrients showed that adults over 60 who consumed whole eggs before bed for 12 weeks had a 19% higher rate of muscle mass preservation than the control group. They also showed higher levels of a growth hormone that promotes tissue repair. The more of this hormone there is, the better the muscle recovery with less soreness. The preparation is very simple. 1 or 2 hard-boiled eggs 30 minutes before going to bed are enough. They are light, low in sugar, and do not cause glycemic spikes. For a boost, add turmeric, anti-inflammatory, and black pepper for the absorption of curcumin. A slice of avocado can add healthy fats. Hard-boiled eggs are ideal for those who have little appetite in the evening. They are easy to digest, rich in muscle-saving proteins, and improve hormone levels, helping you feel stronger and support your mobility. We come to food number 6, not your typical evening snack, but one of the most effective for protecting the muscles of an elderly person, and it comes from the sea: tuna preserved in olive oil. I know tuna might not seem like the obvious choice, but for muscle protection after age 60, this combination of protein and healthy fats is a true force of nature. Tuna is lean and full of complete proteins, packed with leucine. The real magic happens with olive oil. Its healthy monounsaturated fats slow digestion, keeping amino acids in the bloodstream longer, nourishing your muscles all night long. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested this combination. Participants who consumed a protein-rich, omega-3 rich food, like tuna, before bed had a 34% increase in nighttime muscle protein synthesis. They also reported less morning pain, better vitamin D absorption, and improved inflammatory markers. They slept better, recovered faster, and retained more muscle. How to use it? Prefer tuna in olive oil. Half a can with cucumber or whole grain crackers. Add lemon or salt. Avoid mayonnaise. Tuna is one of the richest natural sources of leucine, crucial to combat sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, and essential for your holistic health. If you want to maintain strength, mobility, and independence, this is a strategy, not just a snack. It provides efficient protein. The oil promotes absorption, nourishing the muscles all night long. Next up is a creamy, flavorful food that is not only delicious, but also supports muscle recovery and gut health, key aspects of holistic wellness. We're talking about Greek yogurt, a velvety evening snack that offers much more than flavor. It is one of the most complete and effective foods to consume before bed if your goal is to maintain muscle after the age of 60. Its power comes from a blend of high-casein proteins, slowly digested, probiotics, for intestinal health and nutrient absorption, and calcium, for muscle contraction and bones. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt is filtered several times, resulting in a higher protein content, less sugar, and a thicker consistency. A study in Frontiers in Nutrition gave a group of older adults Greek yogurt before bed. After 6 weeks, a 26% increase in nighttime muscle protein synthesis, improved mitochondrial activity, and more energy the next day. It helps them recover and wake up stronger, a real panacea for the health of older adults. How to take it? Half a cup of plain unsweetened Greek yogurt, about 30 minutes before bed. Avoid the flavored versions full of sugar. Focus only on the whole white one. Add cinnamon, berries, or vanilla. A teaspoon of chia seeds for fiber and omega-3. Calcium regulates muscle contractions and nerve signals, which means less cramps. Probiotics support muscle metabolism, nutrient absorption, and reduce inflammation, supporting strength and recovery. Greek yogurt is good for your entire body, not just your muscles, and fits perfectly into a healthy lifestyle. Next up is a soothing golden drink that promotes sleep, fights inflammation, and improves joint health while you sleep. Warm milk with turmeric. Food number 4. This simple blend has an incredible effect on people over 60. It protects muscles, relieves inflammation, and improves the quality of restful sleep. Milk is a source of casein, calcium, tryptophan, for relaxation and sleep, and vitamin D, muscle function, and immune system. It provides the body with fuel to repair muscles. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful natural anti-inflammatory, which is crucial because inflammation is a cause of muscle deterioration and joint pain in older adults. By combining curcumin and milk protein, the body receives nutrients to recover, rebuild, and rest. A 2022 study in nutritional neuroscience found that older adults who drank a protein drink before bed had 32% more nighttime muscle protein synthesis. With the addition of curcumin, they reported less morning stiffness, less joint pain, and less muscle inflammation. A nighttime ritual backed by science. How to prepare it? Heat a cup of milk, preferably organic. Add half a teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper for absorption. A drizzle of honey if you want. Stir and sip 30 minutes before bed. If lactose intolerant, use enriched plant milk, almond, oat, soy. Milk provides amino acids. Turmeric reduces inflammation and pain. Heat calms the nervous system. Muscles grow during rest, and this drink helps with just that, contributing to your overall well-being. Now, for food number 3. A creamy, nutty food that is rich in healthy fats, magnesium, and helps preserve muscle mass. Almond butter. A creamy, slow-digesting powerhouse perfect for nighttime muscle protection. Contains a unique blend of nutrients, healthy fats, slow digestion, steady energy, plant-based proteins, magnesium, relaxes muscles, improves sleep, vitamin E, antioxidant, tissue repair. Ideal for nighttime recovery. Unlike sugary snacks, it provides stable fuel for hours. A 2020 study in nutrients followed older adults who added almond fat in the evening. 17% more nitrogen retention, muscle preservation, and lower cortisol, the stress hormone that breaks down muscle levels. It protected the muscles from stress and promoted deep rest. How to use it? A spoonful of almond butter 30 minutes before bed without spreading it on bread or crackers. Use 100% natural almond butter with no added sugar or oils. The high magnesium content prevents cramps and restlessness, improving the quality of sleep. Healthy fats stabilize blood sugar, reducing wake-ups. Great for those with little appetite in the evening. A silent but powerful ally against nighttime muscle loss, supporting your positive mindset towards healthy aging. Let's move on to the second food. A sour drink that is surprisingly effective at relieving pain, improving sleep, and speeding up muscle recovery. We're talking about black cherry juice. Food number 2. A powerful natural drink that helps your muscles recover, your joints feel better, and your body rebuild. A scientifically proven nighttime tool for seniors struggling with muscle pain, poor sleep, or inflammation. Tart cherries contain anthocyanins, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatories, and melatonin, sleep hormone. Less inflammation equals less muscle breakdown. More melatonin equals better sleep. Better sleep equals better recovery. A 2019 study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition of adults over 50 who drank tart cherry juice before bed found 33% less muscle soreness in the morning, 15% better sleep quality, higher levels of melatonin and antioxidants. The juice reduced oxidative stress, a factor in muscle loss in older adults. How to use it? Drink about 150 milliliters of 100% unsweetened tart cherry juice about 30 minutes before bed. Look for black cherry or tart cherry on the label. If too tart, dilute it. This juice also supports joint health, relieving pressure on knees, hips, shoulders. Better sleep means more growth hormone, crucial for rebuilding. It is gentle, non-addictive, and protects muscle mass. A silent giant for your holistic health and longevity. And here we are at the number 1 food, the most powerful to protect, rebuild, and strengthen your muscles after the age of 60. The whey protein shake. You might think it's just for bodybuilders, but that's not the case anymore. For people over 60, a whey shake before bed may be the most effective tool against muscle loss, even without lifting weights. Why? Whey is rich in all 9 essential amino acids, with a very high concentration of leucine, the muscle protein synthesis switch. After age 60, the body becomes resistant to low levels of leucine, anabolic resistance. You need the right amount of high-quality protein at the right time. A 2021 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition of adults over 65 who took 40 grams of whey before bed showed 22% more nighttime muscle protein synthesis, fewer markers of muscle breakdown, improved strength, walking speed, and balance without additional exercise. Imagine with an active lifestyle. How to? 1 scoop of high-quality whey protein isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk about 30 minutes before bed. You can blend it with half a banana or almond butter. Whey not only stops the loss, but builds new muscle, promoting the release of growth hormone. It is easy, digestible, effective. It is our number 1 because it is complete, high-impact protein, rich in leucine, convenient for an elderly person, scientifically proven. Now you know that nighttime muscle loss is real, but you can fight it. With the right foods at the right time, you can protect yourself, regenerate yourself, and get stronger every night. This is essential for your wellness journey, for your leg strength, mobility, and for a longevity lived with happiness and well-being. But now let's review the 8 foods. Whey shake, black cherry juice, almond butter, warm milk with turmeric, Greek yogurt, tuna in olive oil, hard-boiled eggs, cottage cheese. These are scientific tools to help you pursue healthy and dynamic aging. Some are also foods that strengthen the immune system. Your challenge tonight, a step towards mindful living and better holistic well-being. Choose one of these foods. Try it before bed. Notice how you feel, how your sleep improves, how your mindset changes knowing you are doing something active for your health. And remember, do this before bed, or your muscles will disappear, is not just a headline, but a serious invitation to take care of your nighttime nutrition.